Hey guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about what's happening this week with the transits. So we have the new moon occurring September 17th. I believe the energy starts at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are already feeling it though. Like I'm already feeling the energies of the new moon pulling me in. And so the moon is going to be moving into the sun in Virgo, okay? We're still in sun in Virgo until the 22nd, okay? And this phase of the moon occurs at 25 degrees. Let me look at let me double check with the chart. Yes, 25 degrees in 1 minute in Virgo. So this new moon is all about harmonizing, okay? It's all about really connecting, and it's really kind of about like making sure that we're thoroughly connecting to our intuition and really analyzing and harmonizing every single relationship in our lives as well as our career. Okay, so this is all about investing in ourselves and no longer investing in anything that's wasteful, meaning like relationships, people, as well as our finances, and even like just making sure we're doing wise investments for our future when it comes to career choice, okay? And this is not about remaining somewhere because it's secure enough, because you're getting a flow of money. It's about truly finding your niche in life, okay? And because of this, because the new moon is really tightly, harmonizing with Saturn right now and Pluto, there's definitely all about new beginnings. So new beginnings happen when there's endings, okay? When there's death, okay? So the tower moment is coming, but after the tower moment is the death. And then from there is the rebirth, okay? So be very ready for this energy. It's going to be intense. There's going to be a lot of communication that's going to have to happen between you and others, especially if you feel like the invested time is no longer, wise, especially when it comes to relationships and career, okay? So this is also an excellent opportunity to formulate some new goals and really be thorough with that, okay? So seek to plan for the future for some new goals that you really do desire to have in your life, like maybe possibly changing your career and going to something different that you're really passionate about, or possibly when it comes to relationships, really thoroughly analyzing what's beneficial. How have these people helped you grow in a positive way, not just all negative, okay? So it's really about making a list and checking it and making sure that you are unchecking the people that, are not investing in you, but you've only invested in them, okay? So it's all about really choosing you and choosing your future and your own happiness over these dead people that are like dead weight, okay? So another thing about this is about investing in your power, okay? So it's definitely very Virgo-ish type of energy. It's like investing in yourself as well as the power that you have to create. So the sun is in conjunct the new moon as well on the 17th. And then we have on the 23rd, the sun square the moon in the first quarter. But anyway, let's go on and move on. So we're still in Mercury and Libra from September 5th to the 27th, okay? So this is all about being diplomatic and friendly, but also being cautious about not caring if you are perceived as the bad guy in a situation. Again, relationships coming to a head and coming to an ending, okay? Who cares what these people think of you? I know it's hard for like an air sign to think that way, especially because of this energy of Mercury and Libra. But hone in on that Gemini, because Geminis are kind of more like, I don't care, I'm going to do what I want. But it feels like it's time for you guys to really stop caring about what people think. Stop caring about what people are going to create or the rumors that they're going to make, because it doesn't matter. It shouldn't affect your life. It shouldn't affect you or your, however anybody talks about you, because those who really know you will know the truth. Okay. So again, don't feel bad or guilty for letting people go. Don't feel bad or guilty for moving on with your life. Okay. Don't be stuck somewhere because you feel guilt, or you feel like you don't want people to talk badly about you, or you don't want to be the bad guy in the story. Okay. It's time for you to choose you. It's time for you to choose your happiness over somebody else's guilt trip. Okay. So we are still in Venus and Leo from September 6th to the October 2nd. And again, this is all about love being magnified, passion and pride in your relationships with others. But also make sure that you don't place a negative expression of feelings, meaning that you're not putting somebody in the pedestal when they don't deserve it. Okay. Again, it's about choosing yourself over toxic relationships. Okay. And let's see, we are still in Mars retrograde. So I think that's what is really thoroughly like creating this chaos that you might perceive in your relationships this week, because it's time to let it go. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to take action and find a better future, find a better partner, find a better life. Okay. A better investment. Okay. And the only better investment will be a thorough investment in yourself, your happiness, and your future. Okay. And peace, of course. All right. So this week, it feels like we're fully connecting to our feelings and our romantic needs. And that's why these conversations are going to happen. Okay. We're thorough with this, and we're going to be very ready to be open and vulnerable with this type of communication. So Monday and Tuesday is going to feel like we're commitment shy, but also we're going to feel like we're confined in so many ways with our expression of this. We can be dodging the commitments or even dodging the conversations that need to happen. And we might prefer to keep our options open when it comes to this, but it feels like we're also being told, hey, you know what, you can't do that, because we're in that tower moment. So we have to choose. Okay. We have to really thoroughly choose what we desire, and we have to be very direct about it. We have to be very sure about it. Okay. So that's how it feels for the beginning of the week. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys. Again, please be mindful this week. If you've been, guided to end things with somebody, it's time for you to finally have that conversation. Okay. It's time for you to finally thoroughly analyze your relationships with others, and also for your investments in yourself and career. It's really time for you to just be honest about how you make your money and about how sure this thing is. Okay. If you're not happy where you are career wise, then it's time for you to choose something that is definitely going to drive you to want to wake up in the morning, to want to help, to want to be of service, and to be, to feel satisfied in the things that you do daily in your career, and not feel like you're wasting your time just because it's safe, because it gives you money. Okay. Because it has that. There's more to life than just money. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this resonates, but again, it's going to be a rough week for everyone, emotionally speaking. So just be mindful of that. If these conversations need to happen, they need to happen now. Okay. So love you guys, and let's go ahead and begin our readings. All right, Aquarius. So here is your weekly reading. So from left to right, we have the energy of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and your spirit or animal guide for the week, the Kingfisher. All right. So let's begin for the energy of the week. So we have the moon. So it's going to be very intense, emotionally speaking, this week, Aquarius. So it feels like there's a lot of stuff going on in your life with relationships with other people that are coming to a head. It's kind of like a thorough investigation on how you feel about this, and finally admitting the truth to yourself, okay? Finally diving deep into your emotions and just exploring that, as well as your intuition about people, and knowing that every time that you've had a red flag pop up, instead of ignoring it, you should have done something about it, okay, Aquarius? So it's coming to the head this week. Next one is for Monday and Tuesday. So you got the 10 of air, which is the 10 of swords. Again, as their completion of a cycle, it's going to be rough, yes, but it's time for you to move on, okay? There seems to be a lot of negativity around you. A lot of people in relationships with you have been betraying you, and it's time it stopped, okay? You don't deserve the betrayal. You don't deserve any of that stuff. So it's time for you to just end everything, cut ties, okay? And it's not that hard for you to do that, but if it comes to like family members, it kind of is difficult for you because you still feel like that guilt after you do it, okay? But the universe is saying it's time for you to let it go, all right? Even if it's family members, it's time for you to let them go if they're toxic for you. The next one is Wednesday and Thursday, the 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups. Again, moving on, getting away from these people is the theme, okay? But also exploring, again, because the moon is making you explore the dynamics of this, of these relationships, emotionally speaking, and finally really realizing what they were all about, okay? Meaning like being very thorough in your intuition, or exploring your intuition regarding these people, so it could be easier for you to let them go and for you to move on without them, okay? You don't need them in your life. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your love. It's time for you to move on and, you know, wish them the best, but they do not deserve any of your time, okay? The next one is the 2 of Fire. Why? Because we're moving on, okay? We're moving on to the 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. It's about thinking about your future. Really thinking about how you want your future life to be without these people, how you wish it would be. Well, honestly, these people have been holding you back, okay? They have been anchoring you down, weighing you down, and they have been nothing but problematic your entire life, okay? And I feel like it's definitely family related, or even close friendships. They've never been there for you when you need them, but you've always been there, going out of your way, doing whatever they wanted, giving them money, you know, and they never paid you back, or even giving them the help that they needed in like a tight pinch, and they never even appreciated that. So Aquarius, it's time for you to really thoroughly analyze these things and seek a better future, okay? And this is all about building a future that you want to create with others, to collaborate with people who really deserve your time and your effort and your love. Having, you know, better partnerships, okay? Better relationships with other people, being sociable, as well as creating something that is going to benefit you as well as others. What you were creating here with these relationships only benefited them, okay, not yourself. And so it's time for you to really thoroughly analyze these things, close those doors, and move forward with people who are more like-minded and people who are actually going to have your back, okay? So next is your animal guide for this week, and this is the Kingfisher, and this is all about peace and kind of like a silver lining, okay, through the storm that you're gonna be walking through this week. Kind of like a promise of peace and more tranquil waters, okay? So the Kingfisher tends to be in legend someone that dives deep into the oceans and finds, you know, it's easily able to hunt for fish, and it's very lucky in capturing, you know, its prey and its food pretty much. But also it's all about abundance and love, okay? So that being said, the Kingfisher will assist you this week with leaving these things behind. These things, like, this feels like a an empty pond, you know, like a pond that's murky, full of gunk and just dead fish. Like these relationships, that's what they feel like. And this kingfisher is leading you towards a ocean of potential, of truly having an abundance of fish and not having to feel like you don't have enough. Okay. Of truly exploring the greater ocean and better relationships that are out there for you. Okay. Remember that there are plenty of fish in the sea. That's like the term that I like to be hearing, or I keep hearing for you. It's like there's more fish in the sea. Okay. And they're better. They're 10 times better, and they'll definitely be more beneficial for you in the way that they're going to bring you peace, tranquility, abundance, and love. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. So again, it's going to be a little bit rough and tough, but you guys can handle it. It's just time to make a choice now. Okay, so hopefully you guys have a better week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. All right, Libra, here is your reading for the week. So we have from left to right, we have the energy of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then your spirit animal guide. So we're going to begin with your energy of the week. So we have the Lovers card. Okay, so this is more about, like, if you see them, they're both sleeping together. This is kind of like about an energy that is, I mean, it's been there for a while, Libra, like this energy of this other person. It's been there for a while, but it also seems like it's a new one. Okay, so maybe possibly you beginning a new relationship with someone. Okay, for you Libras that are single, it's possibly you're meeting someone new, or you've probably had this person like a friend and you're beginning a relationship with them. Okay, so it feels like it's like a partnership, a collaboration as well with a new partner for business as well, not just romance affiliated. All right, so how do we get there? So on Monday and Tuesday you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so this is Five of Water. So this is all about letting things go. Like it feels like you feel like your life is a tragedy right now when it comes to your love life. You've been evaluating, you know, your relationships over and over again, but it's also time for you to be more realistic about them. If you have a person in your life right now who is not giving you the attention that you desire, Libra, it's time for you to let them go. It's time for you to move on without them. Stop crying over spilt milk. They're not going to change. Okay. I'm being really direct with you, Libra, because it feels like everybody's telling you the same thing over and over and over again, but you're just not getting it. Okay. You're not here to save people, Libra. You're not here to save them. They're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to meet you halfway. Then they're not supposed to be in your life anymore, Libra. You deserve better. You deserve someone who is going to go above and beyond for you, who's going to sweep you off your feet, who's going to definitely treat you the way you deserve to be treated. So let's go ahead and be realistic and stop putting these people in a pedestal that they do not deserve, okay? They are never, ever that great, Libra. You just were lonely, okay? Let's be honest. You were just lonely, and they just so happened to be around. And because they're a tragic story and you like to be the hero in the fairy tales, Libra, you went and tried to save them, but they cannot be saved because they're the ones that are doing this to themselves. Okay, you have nothing to do with the tragedy of their story, for them not being able to let go of their past, so that they could see what's really in front of them, and which is you. So you need to just move on. Okay, they don't need to be involved with you. Okay. The next one is the Eight of Cups. So again, let's move on. Okay, moving on to a better situation, moving on from the tragedy, from the rough waters, and seeking truly self-fulfillment and seeking a better environment. Okay, so this is kind of like you moving on from the dangers of these people, their melancholic type of attitudes towards life, of their pessimistic type of attitudes, of their tragedy. Okay, so you cannot be the hero anymore. It's time for you to really choose yourself, your heart, and what you deserve the most. Okay, and that is someone who is your equal, someone who is more than willing to just move mountains for you. Okay, Libra. So as soon as you finally choose that, to close that door, you're going to move on to the page of Earth. So you're going to start moving on to learning something new, a new way of perceiving the world, as well as your finances, your stability, without people. Okay, you don't need them to be who you are here to be, an independent person who knows exactly how to create their life. So right now you're moving on from this tragedy into learning to be okay by yourself. Okay, learning to be okay being single, learning to be the builder of the empire that you desire. Okay, because as soon as you let go and move on to the page of Pentacles, then you're gonna start to slowly build the foundation that you want for a better future, especially with relationships with other people. Okay, because it begins with you, building that for you, for yourself, and making sure that you understand what you truly desire out of a partner, and going for it. Okay, so then that leads you to eventually having the lover that you deserve. Okay, eventually having the partnerships that you desire. And this could also be like people in your life that are like probably family members or friends that you just need to let go of, need to stop saving them, need to stop bailing them out. Okay, and so that you can be like, it's okay to be by yourself without bad company. Okay, and so from there you're gonna find better company, you're gonna find kindred spirits, you're gonna find people who are like-minded and who are gonna really invest their time in you. Okay, just like you invest your time in them. Okay, so next one is your spirit guide or animal guide, and this is a parrot. So the parrot's all about just like fulfillment, as well as love and communication and prophecy. So the prophecy is linked to the spirit world, meaning that the parrot was able to communicate the messages from the spirit to this world for the shamans of like the pre-Columbian age, or for whomever needed the guidance from the parrot. So another thing about parrot is that it's all about communicating as well, communicating your wants and your needs. So this communication has to happen with these people. Okay, this week you have to be very thorough. You have to just be like, you know what, if you want to be in my life, you have to definitely try harder. Or if you really want to be with me, you have to show me. If you don't, then don't waste my time. Okay, you really have to be direct. You really have to be like the parrot, communicate your desires without any like fear. Okay, and the parrot's an actual fire energy too, so hone in on the fire signs. Like maybe you need a little bit of Aries or Sagittarius to make that happen. Maybe if you tap into that aspect of yourself, you can definitely get that extra push or that bravery that you desire, or the strength that you need from Leo as well, to help you make that choice. Okay, to help you be the one that has to communicate this thing to these people. Okay, because you deserve these types of relationships, the ones that are faithful, the ones that are peaceful, the ones that are helping you grow. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Libra. I hope you have a better week, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye. All right, Gemini, this is your reading from left to right. You have the energy of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then your animal guide for this week. So let's begin with the energies of the week. So Gemini, you are going to go through a tower phase, but this tower phase is not going to be with anything emotional. It's going to be more about like clearing the clutter. They're showing me kind of like an earthquake. Okay, your ground, the ground is shaking underneath your feet, and this is happening because the foundation that you built something on isn't stable, and it feels like it's a career thing. All right, so it feels like you have to finally break free and do things on your own when it comes to your career, when it comes to the business that you're creating. Possibly there's a partnership that needs to end so that you can finally build a much more stable foundation and build from there. It feels like you have to move on because it feels like this partnership is draining your bank account. It's draining your abundance somehow, okay? And it might just be because you're the one that is highly invested in the project and they're not, okay? There might not be, the energy is not there, okay, from their half. It's you doing everything. So let's go ahead. Monday and Tuesday, you have the Ace of Earth. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, new beginnings coming your way when you decide to move on, okay? It feels like there is definitely a brighter side of the coin, okay? There seems to be like a flow of abundance that's going to begin, a new project, something new happening for your career, for your business, for your life that is definitely going to help you build that empire you desire, okay, Gemini? It feels like you have to do this on your own though. It really does feel like the energy that you're investing has to be concentrated on what you want to create instead of what other people want you to create, okay? So the next one is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and this is the 9 of Earth. Again, perfect sign that you being by yourself and doing things your way is better than the way that somebody's dictating, okay? So again, I feel like as soon as you detach, as soon as you move forward with creating something that is uniquely yours, like without any other assistance, or it's not even that they're assisting you, it's just that they are riding your coattails, Gemini. So it needs to happen. You need to detach from these people because this is really a good card telling you and showing you how really abundant you are, how really great you are at creating something out of nothing, and how beneficial it will be as soon as you let that partnership go, okay? Again, it feels like it's definitely a career thing. So the next one is the 10 of Earth. Again, this is your happily ever after. This is the joy that you find within the career that the next career or the next future career that you're building or you're going towards without these people weighing you down. So again, it feels like you have to cut ties with certain people because they're just using you. It also feels like they're just using your name. They're using your energy and your name. It's kind of like they're using you for popularity. They're using you to getting themselves out there, but they're not doing anything for you. They're like just not even putting in the effort that you desire to assist you with your work, okay? Or the work that you want. They don't have the same passion for it like you do. It's time for you to move on. And so as soon as you move on, you get all of this abundance, okay? You get all of this coming in and you get the reassurance of the stability that you desire when it comes to building up again your empire. So again, this tower moment is all about removing the rubble from the earthquake that happened that shook your foundation, and then rebuilding the foundation all over again the way that you desire, the models that you want, without being told that you're doing something wrong. Just have the confidence to know that everything that you're doing, there's a higher purpose to it, and you know exactly how to walk through the path towards realizing that, okay? So next is your animal guide for the week. So the frogs all about feminine energy and creation, okay? And it's also all about rebirth, okay? So the frog is even about abundance and prosperity, okay? So in ancient Egypt, they used to put frogs in like the sarcophaguses, like with the pharaohs and things like that, for the afterlives to ensure their rebirth or their walk through the afterlife or to the, into the internal realms, okay? And so that being said, they were good luck as well as they brought abundance to others, and they were also regenerative and you know, used for feminine creation energy. Okay, so that being said, this is the animal guide that's going to assist you with that, with making that choice and making those hard decisions, disconnecting those partnerships or removing yourself from these contracts with these people, because again, your vision is different than theirs. They're not investing or not putting forth the effort that they're supposed to, that they promised to, and you're not getting anything in return. Like you've invested time with them and you're not getting the return of, you know, of the money or even the time that you invested into them, you know, as well. So it's time for you to cut ties. It's time for you to do your own thing. Okay, Gemini, you're already a successful person. It just feels like for some reason you thought that you needed to collaborate with these other people, but in truth and reality, they needed you more than you needed them. So it's time for you to realize that, and it's time for you to make that choice and move forward without anything holding you back. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully this resonates, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.